Hello everyone and welcome to my channel with Vicky. So today we are going to discuss about kernel. So what is a kernel and what are the functions of a kernel and what are the different types of kernel. So let's get started, and before that, if you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive regular notifications, and like, comment and share my videos. So now, as the name suggests, kernel means the central or most important part of something. For example, consider the circle as an operating system. Then I draw another circle inside this circle, which is the core of this circle, and I name it as kernel because kernel is the core component or the central part of something. So the central part or the core component of an operating system is called as kernel. So, or you can say the kernel is the core component in the operating system, and the job of the kernel is to handle the communication between the hardware and the software. As you can see in this below image, kernel is acting as a intermediator between the application and devices. So here, as you can see, applications are on the top layer and kernel is in the middle layer, and all the other devices are in the bottom layer. So when a user runs an application, that application interacts with kernel, and the kernel interacts with the other devices with respect to the requirements. For example, if I played a song in my mobile phone or in my PC or in my laptop, at that moment what happens, the music application interacts with the kernel for the required hardware interface, and after that the kernel makes sure that application and the required hardware interact with each other smoothly or seamlessly without having any trouble. So this is how the kernel actually works. I hope you understood about this topic. Let's come to the functions of a kernel. So here I categorized functions of a kernel in 4 parts mainly. So accessing computer resources and resource management and memory management and device management. So coming to the access computer resource or accessing computer resource, a kernel can access various computer resources like the CPU or input-output devices and other resources, and it acts as a bridge between the user and the resources of the system, as you can see in the image. And after that, coming to the resource management, it is the duty of a kernel to share the resources between the various processes in such a way that there is a uniform access to the resources by each and every process. And in case of memory management, every process needs some memory space, so memory must be allocated and deallocated for its execution, and all this memory management is done by a kernel. And the last one, coming to the device management, the peripheral devices are connected in the system are used by the processes, and for peripheral means you can take any devices like keyboard, mouse, earphones and printer, etc. So the allocation of these devices are managed by kernel. So coming to the types of kernels, there are totally 5 types of kernels. The first one is microkernel, the second one is monolithic kernel, the third one is hybrid kernel, and the fourth one is exokernel, and the last 5th one is nanokernel. So I'm not gonna talk or I'm not gonna explain so much about these kernels in this video. I will try to make another video based on the types of kernel, and I will try to explain much more in that video. So here I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. See ya in my next video.